Warning, major spoilers. Also, I'll be insulting the following series way more than they deserve to be insulted. Why? Because I'm a sarcastic dick. And also, this video is intended for comedy purposes only. I love ReZero. From White Fox, legit one of my favorite anime studios, came two anime. One, the hype Steins Gate, a time travel anime. And two, the infamous Akame ga Kill, an animated series filled with gore and death. We welcome the totally original animated series that totally isn't both a time travel gore and death filled anime cash grab series filled with plenty of merchandise. ReZero. Meet the protagonist Subaru and follow him on his journey as people drives him around and refills his gas tank. Wait, are you seriously telling me that the protagonist Subaru isn't a car? Well, someone just lost all credibility as an anime YouTuber. Meet the protagonist Natsuki Subaru as he is transported into another world by blinking. Natsuki Subaru, described in the anime's English wiki as a hikikomori, a word nobody else outside of Japan understands. So, well, not to flex or anything, but I totally knew what that word meant before and didn't have to Google it after reading the ReZero's description off of Wiki while creating this video.
What the hell does that mean?
So anyway, hikikomori means isolation. Hey, what are you waiting for? That's it. Get taken in by the things this anime is done differently than every single other anime that's come before it. Like being an isekai, or giving the protagonist the most OP plot armor ever, or making the protagonist fall in love with a cute girl and make her his main love interest just because she was nice to him, even though she hasn't showcased any other personality throughout the first season. And watch as a cute maid demon girl with a fleshed out personality and character gets turned down by the protagonist, even after saving him from insanity on multiple occasions. Yes, insanity, a phenomenon that hits our protagonist once per arc, as he is persistently gruesomely murdered by the arc villain, an enemy with an IQ of below 30, as he battles to find a way to survive against a pack of wild dogs, a whale, two totally insane narcissists that are possibly pedophiles. Those geniuses! But don't worry, because the series will give you a break from all those genius villains, giving Subaru the chance to recover, only to be murdered by an ally, just because he smells bad. Subaru goes through sweat, tears, and many deaths while creating a master plan in order to survive, to live long enough, to break his virginity. While each time, his master plan always ends up resorting to him getting saved by a knight, a mage, a magic knight, or my personal favorite, by ripping off two other animes by either Subaru resorting to a spirit gun or a death note. But don't worry, it'll all be satisfying watching our protagonist find a way out of Dinah while growing as a character, either by making friends with someone that not only hated him but he also hated, or making friends with an old man that is somehow capable of taking on a borderline immortal couple 100-foot magic flying whale that's also capable of erasing people from all of existence by simply breathing on them? How or why, you ask? Because plot armor, that's why. But don't worry, because if anything goes wrong, you'll know as soon as you hear this very useful edgy soundtrack that signifies that the blood and corpse that's being shown on screen probably isn't good. And then we're back with a slightly more traumatized protagonist. Experience the anime that is hyped as the #1 anime that have came out in 2016. The anime that is praised for its absolutely amazing plot, which if you ask me is complete hogwash, since the only progress that I managed to see within the entire first season is Subaru somehow finding himself into another situation which we all know that he'll end up suffering multiple times before finally finding a way out of it. Because why not? But all jokes aside, I really love ReZero, so consider checking it out. If you haven't already and yet are somehow still here, managing to spoil it for yourself. Even though I issued a warning at the beginning of this video. Anyway, ReZero is good, so good until I literally stumbled into a story that bluntly copyrighted ReZero. If you want to hear more about that, I have a video on it. So you can check it out by simply clicking the title of this video and then scrolling down. So shameless self-promotion. Anyway, hit that thumbs up below and click that subscribe button and comment if you want to see more videos like this. But before I sign out, let's go over ReZero's cast, shall we? ReZero, starring a car that wants to stop being crash tested, Subaru. Subaru's waterproof flip phone that totally exists. Twister, your rejected waifu, Rem. The average dedicated weeb who loves to read and worship his favorite waifu, Betukis. You'll definitely see me again. Also, let it go, Elsa Bullhalter. Generic Sundar that's definitely 700 years old. Wait, what? Generic Sundar that walks back alleys, underdressed, but definitely isn't a hooker. Because she's underaged. Racism in another world. Generic Sundar that also is a demon made, but nobody really cares about because of how popular her sister Twister is. Who also I might add, her sister Twister is a generic Yandere. I'm not sketchy, I'm just fabulous! Generic Badass Knight. Generic Badass Knight's granddad. Generic Badass Knight with magic! I have a dick. Are you sure you wish to continue? The isekai equivalent to the N-word. So you think that's cute, do you? Off with your head! Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, whatever time you happen to be watching this, and peace out. You guys are awesome. See you in the next one.